So many news outlets for both Kingdom Hearts 4 and Missing Link have passed us by. As of writing this, D23 ended just yesterday, or earlier this morning. While I was thinking about when we would get more news on either games, I remember a lot of people, at least on Twitter, don't like the idea of Missing Link being a gacha game. But why? Simple reasons, like the fact that it's a mobile game to downright being pay to win. That's just how gacha games are, or at least how they were in the beginning. However, I'm here to argue that we shouldn't have to worry about that. Hopefully. Yes, this is a video of me simping over the Hoyo games. Hoyoverse, I'm important now, please sponsor me. And send some Luca merch, please. 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 But first, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell if you like these type of discussion videos. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter too. Please follow me on there. First and foremost, the reason it's a bad idea is that the game could get delisted, just like Union Crossing Dark Road was. Meaning all assets, gameplay, story, and everything that isn't archived will be lost to the public. Seriously, it isn't a good thing when something so important to the Kingdom Hearts series gets lost to time. Though, I still feel like we'll be getting something to make up for the delisted game. It's a sad day when something like this happens, but it happens. There are even times when a game that you have already downloaded cannot be re-downloaded. For example, I had a game that wasn't in English, but was playable, as it was just a point-and-click adventure/escape room game. When I got stuck in it, I thought I deleted it, but when I thought I could come back, I couldn't. And now I don't know if I just made it up or if it was real. Secondly, pay to win. For most people, this is a complete turnoff for a game, and honestly, that's fair. One of the oldest gacha games I play, Fate Go, is still pretty bad despite them slowly, and I mean slowly, making it more modern. But overall, this point is a strong one. Though most modern gacha games, you don't have to worry about that, or at least the ones that I play. With the Hoyo games, you can have terrible teams, but still be fine if you just want to enjoy the stories mostly. Though with Genshin, the grind is complete and utter hot garbaggio. They're trying to make it better after like 4 years. But that does raise a good point in that thirdly, the gambling aspect of it all. If you're bad at handling money, gachas are terrible for those that can get addicted to the gambling because at the end of the day, that's exactly what it is. While I do think it's better than what it was, that doesn't change the fact that it can be predatory, so it's better to be safe than sorry. However, gacha games have gotten better over time, and modern versions have a way that makes it so free-to-play players don't suffer as much. Like the fact that as you log in every day and do your daily tasks, you usually can save your pools, and as well as the materials for leveling up, which that brings me to my first point. Firstly, if we look back on what people have been saying for both Union Cross and Dark Road, the stories of these types of games have usually been some of the best in the recent games. As to why that could be for Kingdom Hearts, I don't know. Maybe Disney isn't breathing down their neck or something. Still, for those of you that have yet to sit down and go through the stories, please do. You're missing out on something great, especially since you can't get on the App Store anymore at this point, despite it being the most important part of the next portion of the Kingdom Hearts story. But I digress. Here's something that launches a little after TGS, please. Secondly, most games of this genre, if done right, make it so that free-to-play players can still have fun with the games. Doing dailies, events, and even just logging in can help you save enough to pull for some of the best characters, or in this case, such as this game, moves. If it works like it does in Union Cross, usually if you're in a group, you can use a friend's medals to help you in battles. Then, honestly, you probably won't always need to try to go for the best trophies in the game. For example, back when I was able to secure a phone and hop on the Union Cross, there was a group I joined where the main leader had a Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi medal. I used that in one of the missions for a Christmas event, and I'm not joking, I jumped from level 10 to 250 something. Thirdly, Union Cross was actually pretty easy to get into despite the gameplay just kinda being mid to downright awful. It was a finger swipe game that not only moved you around, but to use the medals within the game. Even still, after a while, it was an easy start. You get to collect materials you need to level up yourself, keyblades, and the medals. But to be fair, that was years after it started, so they could have made it easier later on rather than from the start. Finally, this is an only Missing Link thing, but with the global map setting, it can encourage you to actually go touch grass. I know that's hard to do that for yourself, but it's still nice, you lazy shut-in. In all seriousness, as an actual ex-shut-in, I'm an advocate for physical health, so I'm hoping this could help others actually start walking more, despite the setting of changing it to a controller, and yeah. Overall, it depends on how you feel about gacha games and free-to-play games. With it being a mobile game that looks and plays like a normal Kingdom Hearts game, according to those that have played the beta test anyway, and not the finger swipe that was Union Cross, I think people should at least give it a chance. Though if you're not used to having to log in every day, do some tasks weekly, or hell, even daily, and the thought of the whales that spend way too much money on this type of game scares you, I get it. No judgment here. Still, what are your thoughts? Are you going to try it out, or just wait for the cutscenes to come out and watch it that way? Either way, I'm ready for another multiplayer Kingdom Hearts game. Be sure to like if you liked it, dislike if you dislike it, subscribe, hit the bell, and be sure to let me know your thoughts below. May your heart be your guiding key.